Right, well, we are now just before 7:30, which is fairly fine, and this is the start of our walk. I'm not quite sure where we're heading to, but we are looking. We're heading down that way. Come on, Adam, let's go. We're actually hoping to get off this track because we're just walking on the main road at the moment, which is not the safest, if I'm honest. But we're heading for a hotel and then the first of our 2 bridges.
Now this is the A5, of course, which runs all the way to Dunstable.
I'm not quite. Is that right?
It does, yeah.
Does it really?
Yeah. You follow this all
we
the
go.
way to Dunstable.
Listen, there's going to be lots of interesting facts along this way.
I've got 3 days worth of those.
We're
Road facts.
Well, we're heading for the first bridge, Britannia Bridge, so we'll have a look when we get there. We're a little bit further on now. We're heading towards Menai. Just passing behind me is the church, little church, house on its own. Really quiet along here. There's Adam.
It is quiet.
So we're just going to keep walking along this stretch now. It's very still actually this morning. Just a few drops of rain in the air at the moment, but really pleasant. And we're now on some sort of stone path, hugging the skirt of the coastal path. So yeah, all good, all good. Right, well, we've just passed the sign, and this is actually called the Belgian Promenade. I'm not quite sure why it's called the Belgian Promenade. I need to look that up later. But as you can see, we're now heading towards our second bridge of the day, where we've just come from, where we stayed over last night, Menai Bridge. And probably heading towards Liverpool Arms, where we had some food and a couple of drinks. So we've now actually returned to our starting point, which is a bit bizarre in some ways, but nevertheless, we're making good progress. The rain has started, to be expected. Right, well, here we are now at the Menai Bridge. We're just coming out of from underneath. The rain is starting to get a bit heavier. So if I just turn that way, you should get a full shot of it. Any interesting facts, Adam, on this one?
Well, Chris, it's funny you should mention
Keep walking
that.
actually, because we've got a long way to go.
I do have some interesting facts. Wasn't this bridge built in the early 1800s by Thomas Telford? And I think at the time it was the first major suspension bridge in the world.
Do you know, you're absolutely right. And I know why you're right, because we read that fact from the guidebook yesterday as well. Right,
The rain continues.
The rain continues heavier than we'd expected. Oh, now you can see a slight change of attire. We're just outside the Liverpool Arms, where we were last night, and we're now heading down here for our next stretch. But yeah, the weather's taken a bit of a turn for the worse. We think this is the heavier rain. We're hoping that's all it'll be for today. But anyway, spirits are still high. Right, well, as you can see, it's raining again. We are now, though, heading down into Beaumaris. If I could just turn that
That's
round.
the graves.
Hopefully you can see as we start heading down. That's the church on the right. Get a little bit of Snowdonia over there. And we're heading for our breakfast stop in Beaumaris. And hopefully get a little bit drier. And here we are, Beaumaris front. And across the road before we get run over. Lunch has been purchased. We're now just heading, you can see that, let's just make sure we can go. There you go. There's the pier. So we're heading down here looking for our breakfast rendezvous. Well, this has been much waited for. Good. Time to check in. Perfect. Breakfast done. The rain has stopped. You can see, look, the smiles are back on the faces. So we're now walking along the front here at Beaumaris. That's the famous Bulkley Arms Hotel. Some fantastic views out over the, is that the Cloyne Peninsula? Possibly. So all is good. So we're heading to, is it Penmon Point?
Anglesey.
Well, no, we're in Anglesey, aren't we? Yeah. Wherever we're heading to. We're going to be joining the beach soon. Just enjoying the views. Well, I've just walked the shoreline and now arrived up here, all the way along there. Now we're on this track at Penmon, I think it is. Penmon, we're just going to come around this corner. We've just heard that the Ring of Fire race is on and the runners will be coming towards us shortly, so we'll see where that goes. But as you can see, it's a bit brighter now. So we'll see where this path takes us as we head to Penmon Point. Well, here we are, heading down to Puffin Island.
And we're puffing.
Yeah, we could do that. Very good. Very good. Well, here we are in Penmon Point, cups of tea at the cafe. There's the lighthouse in the background. We've just hit just over 12 miles, so we are pretty much bang on halfway, maybe a little bit further for today. Pleased to see the rain has stopped. That's Puffin Island in the background. Been alright? Right. We haven't fallen out yet, which is good. Some cracking views, see if you can see some of that. Bring us back this way. Just have a little look over there. This is a good spot to be. So a quick cup of tea, back on the trail. Just gone up a bit of a hill. The sun has just come out. Got a fantastic view. You see it over there. And yeah, nice to see the sun out really. We'll keep pushing on to our next stop. Another hill. Great. Stop on the lemon pepper chicken from the bakery in Beaumaris. Still nice and calm and still remaining dry. So all is well with the world. We're heading over to Landowner. I think there might be some liquid refreshment there. We're checking out. Right, well we've now got down to the Pebble Beach. The sky has changed a little, but we're back onto our next beach. Beautiful Pebble Beach, tide just coming in. We're going to be walking along that stretch there. Just keep an eye on those clouds above. But we're on a nice path now. We're heading our next stretch. Sadly, having looked at the map and weighed things up and all things considered, and the fact we've got very tired legs and we've done 19 miles already, and I think feeling it's time to, there we are, it's time to plod on. We chose not to go to the pub at Clandona. But we're on this nice stretch now, on this stone wall, fenced stone wall, heading off towards Red Wharf Bay. And there is a pub there, and we will be walking past it. And we will be most certainly stopping there. So we're fast approaching Red Wharf Bay, and well needed refreshment stop. We're just scanning the route we've just taken. All the way along there, along this path, and then we're heading just over there. Right, we're refreshed. Beer,
very much so.
A little bit stiff, but we've just got this
Not
last.
like
No, at 2 miles now to Benllech, so we're nearly there.
Not it's Benllech.
Oh, well.
I've pronounced it 8 different ways today.
Nice little beach here, down at Red Wharf Bay.